everyone, this is Seraphira. Welcome back to Planet Zoo. So I have gone a little bit through the career. I don't think it's probably good for me to go through all of these tutorials. These are things that obviously you can do and the game will guide you through on your own. So, although I will do these in the background on my own, myself, I think these are all things you can do. What's the point of me showing you a video that's the game's going to show you how to do on your own anyway to decide to get it. I'm going to go into the franchise. I believe this is me creating my own zoo from the ground up. So, it's a little bit about me really quick. I live here, basically. Probably a little bit over here. I don't know why it's considered grassland. It's south. It's probably somewhere around here. Grassland temperate. Somewhere in Minnesota. Where my wife would really love to move to would be New Zealand. So that is where I am going to create my first zoo. I don't know, this is New Zealand, right? I do know how to look at a map, right? I want to go with the tropical area. There's either grassland or tropical. What I would really like the zoo to do, and I don't know if it does, as I haven't gotten that far in the game, is make a huge zoo that encompasses all of the expansions together. I don't know if it does that, but we'll see. But we're going to go with the tropical area in what I believe is New Zealand. God, I hope that's New Zealand, and I'm not just talking out of my butt. Alright, so Oceania. Difficulty medium, that's fine. Name zoo. So our franchise is named Asleen. Or Asleen. I don't know. It's from a movie way back when. If you Google it, you'll figure out the movie. I'm pretty sure. It should come up. It's a movie I liked in my childhood, so that might tell you how old I might be. But, I don't know why it's a picture of a panda. That's fine. Alright, we're going to start the zoo off. We can always name the zoo something later on, but we may as well start the franchise with the name. So the franchise will be started with the first name of the zoo. I do have 400 of these conservatory points, and I think that's what they're called. So creating the zoo will cost us 100 to do that. We are in the tropical zone, and let's go. Alright, that didn't actually take too long. Let's pause this, because we don't need to be running. You start out with a whole 40k. Even though I'm in New Zealand, apparently I'm spending US dollars. I've got all of this area. I don't know if I'm limited by this square here, or if I can expand later. I'm going to hope I can expand later. I probably can't. It does seem to be encompassed by these mountain plateaus as well. So, alright, as I'm making the paths here, quick shout out to start out with something a little different. Investopedia. Apparently it is the correct symbol. It is $1. It's currently called the New Zealand dollar, sometimes apparently referred to as the Kiwi. Apparently in 1967, or up to 1967, it was called the New Zealand pound. So this is the correct symbol for currency in New Zealand. Sometimes it is NZ $sign, but that is the correct symbol. So we'll move on from there. We're just going to make a straight, nice, large path coming down straight down the middle. I think that's good enough for now. Let's make another path, a smaller path. It's only 4 meters, huh? Coming off, I don't know, what looks like a good place where I could put a little bit of infrastructure. Kind of like that little off in the. There's another one there, but I like the little tree up on top. So let's move towards that direction. Not. I don't know. It just kind of nice, kind of little. Since we're in New Zealand, a little Lord of the Ring-esque, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm okay with that path. I want to have a. Hopefully, the buildings that I create aren't going to be too large. But okay, what's going on? Why? There we go. Oop, nope, nope. Is there? Oop, yep. Control Z does work. Okay. Why are you trying to bounce back on me? Okay, good. Just a little right click there. There. Okay, now we're rocking. That's good enough for now. I don't know. We are using a little bit of our cash here. Stop. 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 Escape? Okay, good. Escape works. There we go. As you can see, I am new to this, and that's actually one of the things I was hoping people would like about this, is that you can kind of see what a newbie has to go through when they're making their first escapades into this game. Okay, that's the guest spawner. Can I unclick at that? Okay, good. Facilities. So we're going to need. Wow, this is a lot of things. What is the. There we go. Staff facilities. This is what I want to worry about first. Animal Trade Center, Keeper House, Small Hut, Planet Zookeeper. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Go with. Is that what it looks like? So I can go with that, which kind of gives me a detail of what it is up on top. Where this, hold down Z, rotate it. The little symbol of what it is there's a little sign protruding from it. It's a little bit prettier. Let's go with this, and it kind of works with kind of it being hidden there. So I do need. I don't know if I need the keeper here. The keeper is what I want near the habitats. Let's go with. Okay, we'll go with. Where to go? There we go. Trade center. This is what I'm going to need to get my animals. So when the animals show up, they'll come through the trade center. Don't want it too close because apparently guests don't like seeing staff facilities. Put it off here, and yeah, it'll be at a kind of an angle, and that's fine. We're going to want this eventually. We're going to want that eventually too. Okay, so when the animals show up, if they're sick, they're going to need to be put into quarantine. I think that's... Okay, good. There's the entrance. Perfect. I just see if I can get it to tuck back without destroying too many of the natural wildlife. I can always add more later. Boom. Okay. Trade center comes in. If they have to go to quarantine, they head off there. The staff room. Planet Zoo, small staff room. I do want that. That's where your staff can go and relax, and so that they're happy. Let's make it kind of a triangle. And I'm going to want some research because I'm just starting out, so I don't know anything about any of these animals I'm acquiring. There we go, research center. Can only allow for one vet to work at a time, but that's fine. We'll got to start out small. All right, what are we missing? We don't have the hut. We're going to need that, but I want that closer to a habitat. Got that. Got that. Got that. Yep. So I don't have the vet, the zoo workshop, and the keeper hut. Okay, that's good. This'll work for now. Let's worry about hiding this with more foliage and stuff later from the visitors. I'm assuming I'm going to need some sort of power. Does it say that? Let's just look at the power map. They're blue. Does this little entryway come with some sort of power mechanism? Because we seem to be okay with this whole entire blue area seems to be powered. So let's just go with that. Blue is happy. Move on. So now I am going to... We'll just start with the habitat. Let's see what we got going on. Let's go to the animal trading. See what's available here. We got aardvarks. We got some sort of albino aardvark. I don't know. And American buffaloes. Oh, sorry, African buffaloes. Either way, we're totally in the wrong continent for either American or African buffaloes. And this is all we got right now. So aardvarks. We could start with aardvarks. I don't see why not. Sure. Let's have a look at Mr. Aardvark here. Is there a way that before I buy him, there we go, Zoopedia. So, Mr. Aardvark apparently is another African animal. So even though I am over here in Oceania, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, I'm getting animals from other habitats, in this case, Africa. So we chose the tropical, they prefer tropical / grassland, which would be perfect for New Zealand. We can worry about the temperature requirement later. Land requirement, they need about 330 meters squared. Climbing requirement, they don't have any. Don't need any water, don't need any deep water. Seems like a simple habitat to make. Hopefully the 330 meters squared is fine. Hopefully that's not too large. The species data, they live about 18 years, they weigh about 110 pounds. They're polygamous, so they will share mates. Male bachelor group, so maybe we'll get 2 of each. Group size, excluding juveniles, 1 to 2, up to 1 male and 1 female. So maybe... I don't know if getting 4 would be a bad idea. Oh, guests can actually enter this habitat. That would be a nice little welcome thing as people enter the zoo, that they could actually go into the habitat. Okay, we have unlocked 0 research. Like, again, we're just starting out. Interspecies enrichment does not benefit from sharing space. I'm okay with that. We'll worry about records at some other time. We are just starting out. So this is the interesting part, is that can guests enter habitat? At least for me it is. Even though that they are shy towards humans. How do you build a habitat? That is one thing I have not worked on before, that guests can enter. Do you just have it open? But if you have it open, then they can just get out. So Alright, so what we need is a barrier, but we're going to need a habitat gate. That's where our keeper will enter. We're also going to need a guest gate. So that should allow guests to enter and interact, hopefully peacefully, with our hardbarks. Let's just start with regular barriers. Okay, I guess there is different costs to all these, and we're already down a little over 10k. I would go with a hedge. Not watertight, climbable, opaque. Dilapidation rate none. No. Resistance grade 1. Don't know if I need a resistance grade for my hardbark. Grade 2. Boundary requirement grade 2. And up to 1.65 feet. So that hedge is not going to work. Habitat. Barriers, sorry. Barriers. So you're grade 1. I need a grade 2. I could go with a chain link. Corrugated. Grade 5 is a little high. We'll just go with the logs. It's fairly cheap. Let's start out here. And just move her around. We can change these to windows later. And actually, so it's a lot high. But we can change that in a bit. Let's hope. Let's stop for now. And we'll make the path around it. Continue on with this. Go with the 4 meters because we're coming off. Back. Let's go back to 5. That'll continue straight on, but stop that. Stop. I guess that works. Go back down to 4. Come back off. There we go. I don't want it to be square. What I'm going to do is a little edge, little loop, and we'll come in. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be our little aardvark habitat. Maybe we'll put a little shelter here, we'll do some other things here, but I don't want guests coming in and off on the main path. I'm going to make the guest area probably on this little indentation here. Habitat. No, I don't want barriers. Let's go back to my wood logs and continue on. Alright, that'll work. And right. Well, let's just go. Does I hold it? Yep, hold it, pull it around. There. Height. Oh. don't right click it. Control Z. Alright, it's back. Edit barrier. There we go. It doesn't have to be that tall. 1 meter No, they said it had to be like 1.6 meters, I believe. Let's just go with 1 meter. So that's 3 feet high. So little toddlers can't look through it. Okay. Um, but they will be able to enter. And I'm going to have my guest gate. I guess we'll put it like on that corner. Why is it red? Obstructed, obstructed. Why does it think it's obstructed? Is it because the gate's not tall enough? Or the wall isn't tall enough? Oh, it likes it over here though. Okay, well, hopefully that won't mess with my habitat gate. Because that needs to go somewhere too. In fact, that's probably more important than the guest gate. There we go. It was blue for a second. Okay. I wanted my keeper gate over here. I can still have the keeper come in this way. That'll be fine. Okay, so the keeper's going to come in here. Guest will go in there. While I'm thinking about it, animal trading. Oh, and now they're gone. I wanted aardvarks, and now I don't have aardvarks. I should have bought them while I had the chance. Alright, well, we'll still work on... Hopefully we'll pick up some aardvarks later. I'll just keep watching. Let's make this... hopefully acceptable to aardvark. How do I tell how big this is? Oh, there we go. Land area. So it's actually twice as big as I think they only needed like 330. So it's more than twice as big as what they actually require. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not, what I've done here. It may allow me to have, instead of the 2 animals, the 4. Yep, okay, we'll go with that. There we go. Okay, so I can buy them for, does it say what this is called? Conservation credits. I have very little conservation credits left. Let's buy them. They are fairly expensive though. I could buy this albino one for 242. I'm not willing to do that right now. This is more conservation credits than I have. Alright, so this is going to be fairly expensive. I guess we're just going to have to start with... Oh, I've got 30,000. What I should do is start with 2. We'll start with 2. We can add more later. We'll adopt you as a male, and we'll adopt... Why... Animals being adopted for cash cannot be released into the wild. Okay, that's fine. Maybe when they breed, I can do that. Adopt. Okay, we've got 2. They're sitting in our trade center. Let's get some staff coming on. So we're going to need a bunch of things. We're going to need the keeper for these aardvarks. Drop them on the path. No, did I drop him? Okay, I did. He's just hovering in air because I'm paused. I'm going to need the caretaker. It'd be nice if while you're hovering this, I mean, this is a broom, so the caretaker apparently is will take care of the paths on the zoo, trash and objects. Get rid of that. We're going to need a mechanic. Mechanic takes care of the walls. We're going to need security, I'm assuming. I don't know where security is going to be stationed, but sure, we'll put him down. You're going to assume they're going to need one of everything. I don't have any vending areas yet. We'll not worry about that. I don't think I also need an educator just yet. I will need a vet. What are we down to? We're down to 26k. We're not doing too bad. Let's hit play for a second. Get these people acquainted with the paths. Here they are. Whoops. I guess we hit speed. There we go. Pause. Where were you? You guys quitting? What are you doing? Okay. Let's put down our animals. Let's go back to our animal trading. Go to the storage and send to the zoo. Yep, you're gonna go in here. And you are also gonna go in here. Alright. So I could go off of Zoopedia and estimate what's going on, but it's easier to do when they're in. I need to make that keeper hut. Let's stop for a second. So the keeper's gonna have to run here. Oh, looks like someone's headed off to the animal trading center, but I want that keeper hut. Facilities. Keeper hut. I don't know if I want it directly across from this entrance, so we're going to kind of stick it back here in this path, which means I'm going to need to build a path back to it. Let's kind of make this as this is kind of keeper only and keep out guests. It's just visual for myself. Get rid of that, and we'll make the keeper path off of that. Now we'll make our facility keeper hut and twist it around till we get a path. And sure, you can kind of hide out behind this tree here. Boom. Okay, so the keeper hut. So now things we're missing is surgery, I believe, in this workshop. Workshop is where your maintenance actually gets tools, and yes, this is going to cost me money. But you kind of do some research in here as well for your zoo, which we'll get to at a later time. All right, keeper, this is going on. Let's see our aardvarks show up. Okay, they just wanted it. They're just checking things out, apparently. All right, here they come, the vet and the keeper. Alright, we now have animals in our zoo, 2 aardvarks. Let's see how they're feeling about their new area. They got a 59 welfare. That's not too great. Enrichment is not good. I don't think we even have the research to help that. Oh, look at them move. All right. But we can do some things like change their terrain. They need some short grass. All right. Go to terrain, painting. There we go. Grass short. Give them some short grass. Let's put actually the short grass back here. All right, they're happier there. Let's try to see if we can get in the middle. I will probably end up going over this. We're going to need some soil, light and heavy. Probably want a little of both. Let's get rid of some of the dirt there. Kind of want this light soil up here where they're entering a little bit more. Just kind of throw it around a little bit. Kind of give it a, I don't know, a feel. Wow, look at all these people coming in already. Okay, not ready for you. Let's let's pause. Some sand. They want some sand. Let's go with coarse. We're up to 4% of what they kind of like. Hopefully I'm not overwriting too much of my stuff that they're happy with. Okay, so they're happy with their terrain. I do need a hard shelter. Habitat. Shelters. Now, there is a filter here. We can do it by species. We can go straight away, and it's nice that they're at the very top of our alphabetical list. These are the shelters that apparently aardvarks like. We'll go with the small one. There's not a whole lot, and it'll fit back here. Twist it around a little bit. I don't know if they really care what side that they come in. There. What else do you guys want for shelter? Environment? They're going to want some coverage. Actually, they're kind of okay on that. They don't want a whole lot of coverage. And they're okay with what their plants are doing. Enrichment, we don't have any enrichment going on. Stud book? Alright, let's see what they... Alright, they're happier with the shelter. There are other things we can do. We can do bedding. We can add a couple things in here for them to lay on. And we'll just go a little bit, wow, that's pretty big. Does that say large? Yeah, I don't need extra large. Let's go with the small here. 36, we're still at 36. Insufficient shelter space is available to cover all animals. Habitat, there we go. Hard shelter, insufficient shelter space. Maybe I need a larger shelter than this. They're not happy with just that small one like that. Alright, well, I'm going to lose a little bit of money. Actually, let's give them a moment. They're also going to need some food. So I guess while we're seeing if they will discover this, interesting. I don't have any feeding going on. Are they just eating around in the habitat? Food. Again, we're on aardvark. Let's give them a water pipe. Let's put it near there. Okay, social is increasing. I think a small feeding would be fine. Let's just take a look at this child here. Can she see in? She stands on her tippy toes, maybe. But again, they're supposed to be able to go in there. I don't know if they just don't know that they can do that yet. Again, facilities. Now we'll go to our education area. I don't think there's anything specific that you need to do. And let's put one of these in here. And you need to teach on the aardvark. Can I? Range. Does this show? There we go. I don't want it to bleed into what might become other. That'll work for now. So their nourishment's fine, their meal quality is fine, their hydration's fine, their last drink cleanliness is fine. Their total welfare isn't good. Enrichment is something we're going to have to do. In fact, why don't we work on that right now? Let's hit the zoo and vet research. We only have one animal so far going on. And apparently a ton of diseases. That could happen. It's a good thing we have a quarantine area. But we'll send our vet to research our aardvark so that hopefully we can start getting these enrichment items. Maybe I'll just make a second shelter. There seems to be plenty of space in here to do that, and we'll put one over here. Not like they have to sleep together. They're polygamous anyway. They may as well have multiple hangouts. Alright, are they happier now with their habitat? Hard shelter, they're at 78%, so it's not quite great. Their cleanliness is great, their temperature is great, their terrain is great, their plants are great. They're just not sure about their shelters. I don't know, 78% is okay for a zoo that is just starting out. Apparently everyone is... Why are you running? Everything is great for the aardvark until we start getting some research going on. What we need to do is start making money. So let's put in some. I think it was under facilities. I need to find donation boxes. Let's put a donation box right by the entrance to the guest area. Oop, oop. Nope. They thought about going in. Well, hey, money. Oop, oop. You guys going in? Huh? Nope. Nope. Alright, well, let's add some more education. Apparently, they're starting to throw money at us. That's a good thing. Wow, look at that. Alright, good stuff. Let's get some more education going on. Small habitat education board. No, let's just go with something simple. And make a couple more. I'm gonna make another one over here. Whoa, what happened here? Did I enlarge that somehow? No, it's just floating in space. Somehow it's floating. Let's get rid of it and start over. And they always like... I wonder if I can put that there. No, I don't think it popped down. There we go. We'll put you that and see if that can cover. It's not covering anything. Oh, choose the aardvark. That should help. Okay, that'll cover both of those boards. We'll have to see if that's going to interfere with anything I put over here. But for now, we've got one animal. Let's go back to our facilities. And let's give people opportunity to give us more money. There we go. I might want to raise this wall so that people don't stop and gawk while they're trying to use the main path. But for now, I think that will work. So, alright. The Asleen Zoo has started. The zoo franchise has started with a single exhibition, single amount of... I wonder if I need to make paths in here in order for the guests to feel that they can walk in there. Maybe that's what needs to happen. It has started with a single animal species, 2 aardvarks. Let's go back to paths and just see what happens when I change this to tree bark path. Log rounds. There we go, a natural path. And they're going to have to come in and go right back out. I'm okay with that. So they'll walk in. Hopefully the aardvarks aren't too stressed out with people coming straight in their path and out. You guys going to come in now? Nope, no one's coming in. Alright, I think I heard something about research being complete. Oh, I need a vet surgery. That's not a good thing, but let's get that going. Let's make it right across with the vet research. Hopefully it's not something that because my animal is sick, and hopefully it's just saying this, I need a vet surgery because, well, the zoo requires it. Alright, we're down to 20k. Not doing too bad. Oh, yep, we got a guess in the compound now. Alright, well, this seems to be doing well. 381. No, we are losing money. Alright, well, I think this is what we're going to go with for now. On next video, we'll be adding a few more habitats. We'll have to extend this. I thought I saw something about research complete. There we go. Aardvark level 1 complete. Well, that's the only thing we got going. You may as well keep going on that. Aardvark. Research. Okay, so we know what they eat. And we did actually get a food enrichment. They want a large barrel feeder. So let's give them that thing and then we'll move on. Habitat. Enrichment. There we go. All enrichment that is due to the aardvark. And let's twist you around so that you go kind of back and forth that way. I don't know if that matters. Alright, how do you feel on stress here? Animals distressed and trying to hide. And there's nowhere for them to hide. And that is going way, 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 way down. Oh my god, their welfare is just plummeting. We need to find some place for them to hide. Let's pause this. Although they can't get much worse than 1%. Maybe this path is a little too big. There's a lot of freaking people in here. They're apparently eating. It's had some coverage. Animal has adequate, but if we give them some more, maybe they'll feel that they can hide more. Again, let's go with a biome. Grassland and tropical. Maybe this will put grassland in there too. Alright, well, okay, I'm going to start setting down some things around here. Both beautify the habitat and hopefully get them some coverage that will allow them to hide, which will raise their social. So I'll see you guys when that's complete. Okay, so I have added quite a few things. A nice tree, this large bush, sitting in the bedding. The stress is still, it's up and down. I think the path is a little too long. They're probably just encroaching on their territory. Well, way too much. Way too many people in here. Where's the other little fella? There he is. This one's hiding quite well over here. The female knows how to get out of the way. He is still really stressed out. Not as bad as the 1% it was before. Again, let's work on this path this time. Okay, so I did remove a little bit of the path there. Let's get rid of some of this. No, I don't. Are you guys stranded now? What are you guys doing? Okay, so they just kind of disappear on me. That's fine. You guys can come in. You can come in and you look. Get a little closer view here. They may come up and see you. It's not likely. Another research is complete. All right, how are you feeling now, buddy? All right, stress is much better. All right, there we are. All right, first habitat is semi-complete. We'll look at our research. we'll have to keep on working on it because they'll keep on getting items, fun facts, education bonus, good, toy enrichment, and a couple toy enrichments. That. There we go. So I can do an ice ball enrichment. Yeah, sure. I can have an ice ball. Put that there. And how about your colorful ball? Let's put this over, sure, right here. Where? Why? Where are you? Well, if you get stressed out, then don't hang out there. Go over there. Get stressed. Low welfare. Okay, well... we'll have to see if the enrichment helps. How's your terrain doing? Everything's fine here. Alright, this is what we're going to go with for now. This is something we're going to have to keep on working on. Yeah, they'll go in and out of being stressed, apparently. And I think the more exhibits we open, the less people will be around here. Alright, with that said, we've got our first habitat going on. We have the aardvark species at the Asleen Zoo / franchise. And I think we're just going to end it here. And we'll pick up on another habitat later. So, as always, really thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoy watching me bumble through this a little bit. I think we're doing fine. Things will improve for the aardvark as the zoo progresses. At least better. And I'll talk to you all next time. Alright, everyone. I will see you later. Bye-bye.